In this video, I'm going to teach you about for loop with a break. It's pretty similar like for each loop break, to be honest, guys. There's nothing in this thing, just a break that suppose you are using a loop as an alternative of tick, but you at a certain point you also want a break in a any kind of like a situation. Suppose it's calculating like 1,000 number and you want a break in a number of 825, but how you do it? So at that point you can press this break, and suppose you in the next time you don't want to take any break in 828 line, you want to take a break on to 925 line. At that point you can do the same thing with this simple function. Okay, so as I explained in the last video as well, if you watch the loop for loop video, the first index it will give you the output from the 0 including, but if you don't use and you use directly like 1, it will give you the output of all simple 10 value that we use typically, okay, in our real life, not in a game or codal life. So like this thing, voila. But if you want the break, so let's calculate a simple break that if our index greater than value of 5, I want a break and I don't want any process further it, so I can add a boolean like this thing, connect with the false, and if it's true then it should be break like this. Now if I click on play, you can see after the execution 1, 2, 3 and 4 it's break. Now you say that bro, I verify here 5, so why my break has been worked on the 4? Look guys, you have to understand, it processed the 5, but what is happening once it's processed 5, it's not giving you the output result of 5 because it's we didn't add any processing with the true, so it's more like it's processed but it didn't give the output of index. So if you want to get like that, like whatever processes has been done so far, you want that variable, you have to add it before any branch or sequence like this thing. So because now the index will be only kept that how much it's processed. So if I click on E, you can see that it's processed the 5. So why this happened is actually because of this boolean. Why? We get verified the value of 5 that it's done, and it's basically breaking the system, like it's not processing any further, so which is basically getting the data from the value of 5 and it's putting that data into the train string. That's why it's happened. It's more like logical error, like whatever you want to solve it by your own brain, because you are not the AI, you are human. Okay, so I hope you understand. Thank you so much for watching. See you next video. Bye bye.